Hey everybody, it's Coach Matt, EliteThrowsCoaching.com. Just to forewarn you, my dog is snoring like crazy in the background here. So if I ever pause and you hear what sounds like a motorboat, that is my fat bulldog George. So my apologies if you hear that noise in the background because he is extremely loud. I don't know if it's the way that he's sleeping or what, but dude is extremely loud. But we are taking a look today at Kevin. So Kevin is a very good shot putter and a lefty, and he is this throw right here is 53 feet 1 inch. So a little bit different from throws that I have received in the past to analyze. Usually it's people who are just starting out, or they're beginners, or they're just kind of learning the technique and they're wondering what to correct. This is somebody who's already throwing 53 feet. So this is somebody who has a very good concept of what to do, and they're pushing the ball out there. I've seen very, very strong people with very terrible technique throw 49, 50 feet. But usually, what I feel and sort of my thoughts on this is that if you're throwing over 50 feet, that's sort of, in my opinion, the kind of limit on guys as far as when you can say, wow, that person is an accomplished thrower. When you throw 50, you are an accomplished thrower. I feel the same way about girls who throw 40. You throw 40 and it's like, wow, she threw 40 feet. That's really freaking good. Most colleges out there, if you throw 50 feet in high school, at the Division II, Division III collegiate level, they're going to go, yeah, you can come throw on our team. That's awesome. Come on out. So 50 feet, over 50 feet is really, really good. So I want to take a look at this because we're going to start to see some things where you're going to see he's doing a lot of things really, really well. A lot of the big things he does awesome. It's just little stuff that we have to work on. So let's take a look at his throw. So right away, the first thing I look at, he's getting his power foot, his left foot, in a really great spot. Let's take a look at that again. Dog is snoring like crazy. Now, to me, it looks like he's either opening up a little bit at the end or his left foot is bent and landing pretty late. Yeah, you can see that left foot kind of floats a little bit before it makes contact with the ground. So let's take a look here. Let's go frame by frame, take a look at this. So we can see we're starting in a good position. Again, what I always look for, if he dropped the shot, would it fall outside the circle, or would it hit him in the foot, or would it hit him in the knee? If he were to drop the shot, it would land outside the circle. It's very annoying. I don't know if this is across, I don't think it's across the circle, this measuring tape, but he would drop it and it would land on the cement outside of the circle. So that's a good starting point. Brings the right foot in. You can see it's a little bit more of that active position where it's up and then down. So let's see the position here. Keeps the right arm nice and long. The last part of the power foot touching the ground or touching the circle is his heel. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we've got the power foot, in this case facing 3 o'clock instead of 9 because obviously he's a lefty. You see he's got that right arm bent. Boom. Yeah, look at this. So here's where the right foot touches down. So it should literally be right left, like right left. That's the speed. If you can hear, if they make some shoes that are really soft, like I think you're wearing Adidas shoes right here with the white bottoms, those are very soft. They're almost silent when you're in the circle. A lot of Nikes are very, it's like a hard bottom. When you walk across a basketball court or where you walk across a parking lot, if you're wearing them, you can hear that click, 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 click every time you take a step. So if you were wearing Nikes, I'd want to hear click, click, and then throw. Click, click, throw, click, click, throw, click, click, throw, that quick. I mean, boom, boom, boom. But this looks like it's boom. Got left foot, I'm sorry, your right foot still isn't down. Now the right foot's down, and look at you're wide open, man. So you're staying closed pretty well when the left foot touches in the middle. But as your right foot is coming down to the ground, the right foot's coming down so slowly that you're shifting your weight and opening up your right arm too early. Now the right arm is staying long, which is great. I mean, the finish here is pretty darn good. You can see you are kind of losing connection with your right foot. Your right foot near the toe board is coming off the ground super early. Shots out of your hand right here. I'd love to see you keep grounded with that right foot here a little bit longer, but I think that's going to happen anyway if we can keep your weight back a little bit longer and get the right foot down to the circle a little bit quicker. So this is a great example of, again, somebody throwing 53 feet that does a very good job throwing 53 feet. A lot of the big parts of the throw look pretty good, pretty darn good. But you can see the issue he's having is an issue that a lot of people that are only throwing 23 feet have. It's that his right foot, that blocking foot, is, or the front foot, if you want to call it that, whatever you call it, is coming down late. So here is the left. And you can see that right foot should be just long, and then the next frame it should be boom on the ground. So left, right, maybe right, but we're still not there. Right, right. Now we're down on the ground here. So look how the right arm has opened, and you've started to unwind your upper body a little bit too early. So the blocking foot, your right foot is the trigger. You need to stay back until the right foot touches the ground. Once the right foot touches the circle, boom, then you can unwind. So I'd love to see you looking like this when your right foot touches the ground, not like this. So it might not seem like a lot, but it is. It's something to work on, and it's something that is going to get you minimum, I would say, at least another foot, just because of how open this right arm is. If you can keep that right arm back and keep your shoulders twisted back with more separation, you're easily going to add another foot onto the end of this throw. I want you to think about something. Now, I read this term the other day on Facebook in one of those kind of track and field. It was a Masters track and field group. They had posted a video, and somebody had commented, and I don't want to say his name because I don't know if it was him, but his name's John, had commented about the upper body when you throw discus or rotational shot, and he called it something along the lines of a hypnotic relaxation of the upper body. And I just thought, man, what a beautiful way to paint that picture of describing what it is. It's the upper body is just hypnotically relaxed. If you've ever seen like a movie where someone is hypnotized, or I always think of this movie Weekend at Bernie's, where the guy was actually dead and they were kind of like moving him around. He was just dead weight. He was just sort of like flopping around, just like bleh, just a mush. That's what I'd like to think of the upper body until this point. The upper body until this point is loose, it's relaxed, it's sort of like ragdoll. Okay, so think of that. Think about staying relaxed, because you can tell here you're definitely not relaxed. You're coming up and you're like ready to crush that thing, ready to kill it. But you can't kill it until here. And you're starting to kind of kill it here. See what I'm saying? So stay relaxed, stay loose, keep the shoulders back, keep the right arm back. Let separation occur. Let it happen. Don't fight it. Just relax and let separation happen. And then when your right foot does touch down near the front of the circle, near that toe board, then it's time for you to attack. Okay, so that's sort of the big thing that I'm seeing. And it is a big thing. It's something you need to work on. Little stuff here and there, like keeping the right arm long, keeping your head up. You're a little up and down out of the back. See here, you're kind of like up, down, up. So it's not super smooth. It's really good, but it's not super smooth. I'd like to see you stay a little bit lower instead of gliding up. But the big thing to work on, my man, the big thing to put your effort into is this right here. Staying back until the right foot touches down near the toe board. All right, guys, as always, if you have any comments, any questions, let me know. You can leave a comment down below. If you need to send me an email, I get about 5 to 10 a day, and I only can look at maybe 2 or 3 tops because these do take a while. So you can email me, matt@primalatc.com. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon.